Welcome my friends, this is Ramesh Sharma here and we are watching React.js mini YouTube project series. So this is a part third of this series, and in the first part we created this interface here, and in the second part we created our API key here. So API key, and we learned about the API key, we understand the API key, how the API key is working here. So now in this third part we are going to enable our API key so that when we are going to search here something here, so in the console of our this developer tools of Chrome, so we will not show our whole data to in this interface here. So we will not show here the data as a UI, we will not show today, we will show in the next part. So today we will only retrieve the data with the help of API. So we can, when the user will search on here, click on search, then our data should be retrieved to our console here. So we should be able to console our data. So now let's go to our coding section and let's get started. So now we are in our coding section here. So this is our main file, that is our app.js file. So here I rendered our header component here. So this is our header component where our form is there. So first we will create one state for here. So we will create here state so that we can control our input here. So after submitting that, we will pass the function. So from here we will create two states. First state will be of, see that here will be first state. So first state will be our search item. So but what we searched here. So after that here will be our searched data, and then there will be our one function here. So function here, that will, this function will retrieve data from the API. So this will retrieve the data from the API here. So this function we will pass as a props to our header here. So when our form will submitted here, so then we will call the function that we passed as a props here. So after that it will go back and it will search the data. So after searching the data, so it will, if the data is searched, if there is a data, then the search data will be here something like there will be an array here. So our state will be updated. So and the search item will be also updated. So search item will be like, there is Fullyworld web tutorials we search. So Fullyworld we searched here. So this will be the updated now. So these, the state of header, the state of header and the state of app, these two will be independent states. So these two will not depend upon each other, because this here the state will only control this input here. So assume that if we search some data here, so if we search some data, so when we are deleting, there is a text in the input box. So here the data is updated and search item is also updated. So when we will try to remove the data, so it will not affect this state. So it will not affect this state, and our search item will be remain same until we will not press our submit button. So if we press our submit button, so these states will also get changed after retrieving the new data and after retrieving the new search item. So first of all, we will not go through the API yet. So first of all, let's apply some basics here. So first of all, let's apply the template here. So that it will be good for us to see that our function is working, our search is working or not. So if our search is working, then we will install our Axios package, and after installing the Axios package, then we will move to our API here. Then we will retrieve the data, we will call the function, and we will retrieve the data through the API. So let's see. So first of all, let's embed our use state here. So here use state hook. So if you don't know about use state hook, so this is mainly for the functional components here. So then you can watch my previous video, I explained about state and props there. So there is a video of state and props there. I explained about class state also with the constructor and without constructor also, and after that our state hook also. So you can watch that videos first. So then please come here. So I'm assuming that you know all about React here. You know the basics of React here. So here let's apply our const. So here will be search. So set search. So there will be use data, use state, sorry. So use state, and this will be a empty string. So after that we will apply one more here. So I'm going to copy this, and this will be our, so this will be first of all our empty array. So empty array will be there, and here will be write set data, and after that here will be our data here. So now our state is successfully applied here. So first of all let's create our one function here. So this function will be search data. So search data, this will be our functional component, functional component not, this will be the search data as our arrow function here. So here we need one item, so that will be our text. You can write text here. So this will set our state here. So first of all I'm going to alert something here. So I'm going to alert our this message only. So alert our text only. So to assume that our function, this function is working, if we will pass this to the header as a props here. So now let's pass this search data as a props here. So here I am passing as search, SECH. So search, and from here I am passing the search data. So we are just passing the functions here. So we are not going to call this function. So if we will call this function, and we will not able to call this function in the header part here. So here just we are passing the function here. So we are able to get this in our header component here. So let's save this. So after that move to header here. So header, first of all if we want to use props here, so we have to pass props here also. So after that I am also creating one state here. So because I am going to make this as a controlled form here, so that's why. So here there will be our use state. So use state, and this state will be like, this will control our this input here. So this is our input data. So here let's create one state. So state will be our input. Let's write text here and set text. So here will be our use state, and this will be our empty string here. So by default there will be empty string. So after that there will be our on submit function here. So we will handle our this form here. So first of all let's control this form with the help of this use data hook here. So first of all we will pass this value here. So I'm assuming that you know about forms also here. So you know about the basics of form. So if you don't know about the basics of form, then please watch my previous videos first, so then you can come here. So we are passing our text here. So this will become our control component that will be only controlled by our state here. So here if we are passing our value here, so then we have to pass our, so we have to write our on change. So on change event, when we are going to change our event here, so then we will first of all here will be like E here. So E, then we will set our text to E dot target dot value. So we will set our this text here, we will set our state that is named as text here. So that on change we will set here. So that's why value I applied here, because if our state is changing, so that state value is retrieved by the input here to show the user which value he has put in that text box. So now on submit there will be one function here, so I am going to here this, so search, here there will be one function here, so I'm going not going to use this as a search here because search is also in the props here. So let's use some different name. So on handle submit, so let's write handle submit here. So this will be also be an arrow function here. So after that handle submit, so now we are going to retrieve the data from our state here. So let's create one constant. So constant we need non-integrate because we have already data in our state here. So just now we will call our function here, that is our props. So in the props now there is one function that we passed here, so that is our search here. Copy, and it is also retrieving some data, so we have to pass parameters with calling here. So props.search, so props.search, then we will pass our text here. So now we passed our text, and let's apply handle submit. Copy this and let's go to our form, and here will be on submit. We will call here. So first of all we have to its default behavior, so we have to prevent its default behavior also. So first of all I am passing e here, so e, so it will call our handle submit, so handle submit, and I am also passing the e here, so it will take one event here. So then we are going to prevent its default behavior first, prevent default. So let's see now if this is working or not. So I will explain you this code once again after checking. So there are some warnings here, so let's see some warnings. What warnings are there? So warning is search is assigned. So by now for this sake, just ignore these warnings here. So because when we are going to use this data here, when we will use API here, so it will when we are going to use API, so these all will be usable for that here. So now just forget about this, these are just warnings here because they are just telling that we defined some values here, so but we define some variable here, we are not using that variables, just ignore them for a while. So I think now it is compiled successfully, so it is compiled successfully, so it is, I think it is also reloaded successfully. So let's reload it again. So now I'm writing here like Google, so Google, and click on search. So see that we are retrieving our data as a Google here. So now our function is applied successfully, now our base is applied successfully here. So now we can search the data and we can display it to console here. So see that when we are changing the data here, so when we click on search, nothing will show here, so like this. So let's apply here, I'm going to developer tools. So here will be our console here. So now we are going to use our API here. So let's see our API now. So I'm going to console. Let's see our API now. So let's go here, and now let me explain it once again here. So what we are doing here, see that here first we are creating our search these. So first of all let's forget about these two things here, because after retrieving the data we will use these states here. So first of all let's just think about this function here. So this is a function here, so function is our search data, and that is taking one parameter. So that parameter is here is a variable that is text here, so we will pass this text as a string here. So after that there is we are alerting that text, this is just a basic here. So after that now there is a header here, because in the header, So in the header we are using our form here. So first of all, see that there is our header here. So this is our header component, and here I am passing this function, this that is search data function, without calling it. So because we will call this function in the header component, so that's why without calling this pass function as a name search here. So this will retrieve to the header here as in the form of props here. So that's why I am defining props here. So now the question is why I am using this, why I am using this state here. So this state is independent of these two states, because this state is under this component here, under the header component here. So it is just taking the value from these inputs here. So if I am going to on change, there is an event here on change. If I am going to put some values here, so like here I am putting some values, so see that it is retrieving on the states here. So let me show you. There is one extension here, that is Rec Developer Tools. So this one is the extension here. So this one is the extension here. So see that this is not showing. See that here it is coming Rec Developer Tools. So you can download this from your extensions here, means from your web store. So after that, go to components here. So it will provide you this tab here. So see that here is one header component, and here is this state here. So here is one app component. In the app component there are some states also. So but these two states are empty here. So see that here are two states, but these two states are empty here. So see that when I am adding some data here, so these states are having no effect. These states are having no effect because I haven't set the state yet. So when I'm going to header here, so see that the header, now see that this in the header there is one state here, and I have no data in our search input here. So see that when I'm going to write something, so see that our state is also updating here. So these states are both independent here. So now our one motive is that, so now we will set this state here. So first of all we have to set this state as a text here. So then after retrieving the data we will set this state. So we will set this state for the data also. So let's see. So first of all let's set this state first. So now there is this function is there. So this function is there. That function is our handle submit function. So this will handle the data here. So see that this on submit, we are handling our form here. So because we are using React here, so that's why, and this is a controlled form, so that's why we have to handle this state in the React here. So this is a basic of React. So after that I am passing the event here, because the form also having the default behavior, like when we click on submit it will refresh the page, but we have to prevent it. So that's why I'm passing the event here. So I am calling this handle submit function and passing the event here, getting the event here, after that preventing its default behavior, so it should not refresh the browser. And then I am calling our search function that we passed previously. So this one that we passed previously, this function that we are calling, and we are passing the data as a text here that we are getting from our this state here. So our this function will only call after we will submit our data here. So now our one function is that we are now successfully alert is working. So now let's set our state here. So we will set our state. We have to set our search here. So we have to set our search as text here. So set our search as text here. Now our search state will get updated here. So now let's save this and let's see if our state is updating or not. See that now it is compiling. So it will take little time for the compilation. Let's wait for it. See that now there are only 3 warnings here. So because we did not use that things here, so that's why. So now our search is also illustrated here. So see that here when I'm writing here like Google, I'm going to click on search here. So see that now our this state is updated here. So now our app component state is updated and our header state is also Google here. So see that when I'm going to remove this, so when I'm going to remove this, so see that our header state is now empty. So our header state is empty, but our app state is not empty. It is still a Google here. So when I will click on search here, so it will submit the data and our state is now gets updated and it is again empty now. So that's why these are both states are independent here. So now let's go further and let's get data from our this here. So for getting the data we need one package here, so we have to send we can use also fetch here. So fetch function we can use, that is a default function of to making an HTTP request with the help to the API here, to the server with the help of API. But in the React, Axios is very good, so we are going to use Axios only. So let's first of all install Axios. So go to terminal here. So here is a terminal. So here first of all let's download our Axios package here. So simply write npm install Axios. So it will take little time. So let it be open. See that npm install Axios here. So if you are using yarn here, so simply write yarn add Axios and click enter here. So it will take little time to install this. So I am pausing the video until it is installing here. So after that I will come back. So I don't want to waste time here. So now see that our Axios is installed successfully here. So let's now first of all let's import our Axios here and let's use our API credentials and our API key. So first of all let's import here. So I'm going to import. So import Axios from Axios. So we are going to import Axios from Axios here. So after the setting the search here, so let's write here Axios dot get. So we're going to use our get request here. So now we are going to place our API key here. So let's go here. So these are our API credentials here, so that we saw in our previous video here, and this is a sample that we are going to do here. So these are the parameters that we are going to pass. So we are going to pass our queue parameter, so that will be for our this query string that we are going to retrieve it from our this search hook here, search hook. So after that max result. So how many results do you want? So in the our this app here, so here by default we are going to set as a 50 here, so 10 here, sorry. So we are going to retrieve only 10 to 15 videos. So after that there is one main credential, that is our key here. So this is our API key. So once again I am going to say that this key is free to use, so please just use this key for the development purpose. If I will get any email regarding the key, if you are using for our production purpose here, so then I'm going to close this key, then I will close this key here. So please only use this key for the development purpose only, for the testing purpose only. So if you want to use this key for if you want to use a YouTube key for the production purpose, then please use your own key here. So please watch my previous video to get to know about how you can make this key. So this is our API here. So now here we are not going to pass these parameters like this, we are passing here. So here first of all we will use another method here. So here see that, so first of all here we are going to pass this key here. So after that we are going to use another method, that is params. So here in the Axios there are many methods. So to pass these parameters here, so first of all, let's see those methods here. See that simply first of all you can go here to our npm js.com packages slash axios here. So see that here are some examples. So this is a common usage, that is our default, that we are going to require this axios here. So just we are importing this axios in our React app. So after that we can pass these parameters like this also. See that, but I'm not going to use this. So see that optionally the request about cloud can be done also here. So we are going to use this and we are going to pass parameters like this here. So let's see if there is any key here. So see that you can also use Axios like this. So you can define your method also like a fetch. Like fetch, you can define your method also. You can define your URL also. So see that these you can watch all these here. So but we are going to use this only our params here. So what params we are going to pass? So let's see. So first we are going to pass our queue here. So I'm going to copy all these here. So copy this and paste here all parameters. So here let's apply comma, and after that comma here, and there will be our key here. So this is our key. So I'm going to enable this in a string here. So here our query will be of our search here. So q string will be our search here. So here we are going to make this as an object. So maximum results we want 15 here. So just we are going to do this. So after that we are going to write then. So then there will be one function here. So here we are going to get our response here. So response, or you can write here data. So I'm not going to write here data here. So I'm going to write videos. So after that videos. So after we are getting some videos here. So we are just going to write console.log. So here videos here. So I'm going to console.log videos. So if we are getting error here, so that error will be to our catch statement. So error. So after that we are going to console this error here. Console this console.log our error here. So this will take little time. Axios will take little time, and after it is getting successful, this will run this line. Otherwise it will run this error line here. So all things we are going to do under this then statement only. So because we are going to do under this then statement, because we have to set our data also. So let's first of all see this. So I think it is compiling or compiled successfully. It is compiling, so it will take little time. So let's wait for that. So it will depend upon your machine. So see that now it is compiled successfully here. So it is compiled again. So now this is also refreshing. So let me refresh it again. So see that it is now refreshed successfully. Now let's go to our console here. So first of all let's go to our console. So we are going to retrieve this data here. So first of all I am going to write Fullyworld web tutorials. So Fullyworld web tutorials. Let's click on search. So it will take little time to get our data here. So see that now our data is back. Now our data is back here. So see that when we are going to check our state also. So data, see that here there is Fullyworld web tutorials and it is searched successfully here. And see that here state hasn't updated yet, because we hasn't updated our state yet. So that's why second state is empty here. So see that when I'm going to do here, see that now this is our data here. See that there is our configure here. So configure, see that we send our request as a get method here, and these are some parameters. So this is our key here. So after that maximum result 15, only we got our 15 videos here. So see that when I'm going to click on data here, so first of all let me close this configure. So see that how many items we are getting. We are getting 15 items, and this is also we are getting our next page token. So we are also getting our next page token. So if you want to apply a page in our app here, so you can also apply that paging also. So total results, see that there are many results here, and result per page is 15. So we are just getting 15 result because we are going to put only 15 videos here. We are not going to put many videos here because this is just an basic mini YouTube app. So see that we are getting our data here. So see that this data is under our data. So this is an object here. So we will write videos.data. So after that dot items here. So we will pass these videos.data.items to our state here. So let's do that. So let's go here. So see that these are some parameters here. So you can pass like that. So this is our API key. That is our main credential here. So here now, instead of consoling it, let's add some error here. So sorry, not error. So let's set our state here. So I will write set data. So let's, instead of videos here, data here, so let's apply videos here. Let's write some videos here. So set videos, and here I'm going to write data. So data is enough. Okay, set data. So there will be a videos.data. So videos.data. So see that here this whole object is a videos here. So videos here. So under that there is one key of the object, that is data, and another key of object is items here. So we are writing videos.data.items here. So this is a nested object. So videos.data.items here. So save it, and let's apply one more thing here. So let's console this. So search, let's alert one thing also. So here let's alert videos search is successful, for our sake only, successful. So let's wait for the compilation. So it is compiled successfully. Let's reload this. So our now app is also reloaded, and let's apply here Fullyworld web tutorials and click on search, and it will take little time here. See that our search is successful now. Click on OK, and let's go there, go to components, and after that see that our now state is also updated. See that our state is also updated, and we are getting our data successfully. See that starting from 0 to 14, we are getting our 15 videos here. So this is a whole object for the videos here, and this is e tag. E tag is the something tag here. So see that this is video kind here, kind of which kind of video is here, and see that this is our video ID that we only want. Video ID we want. We are getting our video ID now successfully. So we are getting our video ID. So this is very good. Now we are getting our video ID. So but we are not getting some comments in the videos also. So let's go to our Google APIs here. So let's see if we are getting comments here. So Google APIs, YouTube API comments retrieve. So see that we are also getting our video API here. So see that here is our comments also here. So we can use our second API also. So if we want to retrieve our comments, comments or the data here. So here we don't want any comments here. So we want video data also. So here just we are getting our some videos here. So we are not getting our videos data here. So if we want to get video data here, so we will do that in our next video here. So now see that we are retrieving our whole data here. So let me console it once again. So here I'm going to console it, console.log and videos. So save it and let's try this again. So it is compiling, it will take little time. It is compiled successfully. Let's reload this. And click on Fullyworld web tutorials and click on search. So it will take a little time. So actually my internet, I think. So actually my internet is off. See that search is successful here. So we retrieved our data and click on console here. So let's see if we are getting some this is a request here and these are our headers and this is our data here. So this is our page info and these are our items here. See that we are not getting any we are getting only e tag here. So what we are see that here we are getting also channel ID. So this is our video ID here. So we are also getting our channel ID here. So here let's write I'm writing India here. So click here, search is successful and let's see our new data here. So our new data is here and click on data and we are getting only 15 videos here. So after that see that here we are getting many things here. So this is our YouTube, this is our channel ID here. So this is main channel ID. So see that these are some videos here. So but we are not getting any description of the video here. So for the description of the video, we will see in the next video here. So see that here if I'm writing here instead of search, if I will write videos here. So see that if I will write videos here, so let's see what effect it will done. So it is compiled successfully. Let's reload this and let's apply India and click on search here. So see that our request is failed, status code 400. So status code 400. So see that our request is again failed. So because this is we are getting our videos here, we are just passing our parameters here. So our API is wrong, so that's why we are getting some errors here. So now this is working successfully here. So after that, if we want to retrieve our descriptions also, so we can pass some parameters here. So that we'll see in the next video. So we will complete our we will show our videos also in the next here. So for today this is enough. If you have any queries, please comment in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.